You know that the last week, ¿no? La semana pasada trabajamos la actividad número 2, ¿verdad? De la experiencia de aprendizaje 4 que se llama People Who Make a Difference, ¿ok? So today we're gonna work the third activity, ¿ya? La tercera actividad, which is called Let's Make a Difference, ¿ok? So the last week, la semana pasada, we listened to an audio and we got some information from that audio. Today we're going to do the same. Vamos a hacer lo mismo. We have to listen to an audio and also we're going to get information. Yes. Okay. Now we're going to see what kind of information we have to get. But I'm going to share with you the file before we start. Okay. Check. There we have it. Okay. Yeah, there we have, guys. It says People Who Make a Difference. That is the learning experience number 4. And the activity is Let's Make a Difference. Okay, let's make a difference. So the purpose of this class is to listen to some information and to be able to do these activities. For example, here we have some activities, those are sentences, and sometimes we have to correct, vamos a corregir oraciones according to what we listen, yes, de acuerdo a lo que escuchamos. And here we have some other activities, okay, so that is what we have to do today. But before that, antes de hacer eso, vamos a repasar un poquito lo que hicimos la semana pasada. You remember? So here, guys, you have to draw, van a dibujar. It says read the sentences and draw the action. Okay, so here we have an example. Look at these pictures. Here we have, it says virtual class. This is the teacher. We have 3 more students. And the example, okay, let's wait. Okay, and the example of this says Michael is teaching English to kids in the afternoon. He's great. So, do you remember that the last class, la semana pasada, we talked a little bit of the present progressive, right? Or present continuous. So this is to, for example, we have a subject, then we have a verb to be, and then we have a verb with the ing. And then we can implement. Yes, so in this case we have this kind of sentences. Look, Michael is teaching English, okay, 2 kids in the afternoon. And here we have an appreciation or an opinion about him. It says he's great. So here, guys, what you have to do, you have to read the information that we have here. Tienes que leer acá, and you have to draw. Y vas a dibujar according to what you understand. It says Mireya is giving new masks to her neighbors for free. So look at this. Mireya is giving new masks to her neighbors for free. Do you understand, guys, what you have to draw? A ver, ¿qué tendrían que dibujar? What do you have to draw? What would you draw? ¿Qué dibujarían? Alexandra.
Mireya sería, o sea, usted tendría que dibujar a Mireya usando mascarilla.
Ajá, usando sí, pero acá dice giving new masks.
Regalando máscaras.
Ajá, muy bien, excelente, Alfredo. Entonces, dibujarían a Mireya, of course it's a girl, sería una chica, giving new masks, ¿no? Regalando mascarillas nuevas. ¿A quién? To her, a sus neighbors. Ah, Renzo, there you are. Her neighbors, ¿no? A sus vecinos. So she's giving masks to her neighbors, to her community. Yes, for free. Miren, está dando mascarillas gratis, ¿no? A sus vecinos. So that is what you have to draw. Es lo que tienen que dibujar. Yes? Okay, so this is the first activity that you have to do, and then once you do it, we have the other activity. What I told you, it is to read. No, sorry, not to read, to listen, escuchar. It says, let's practice. Practice exercise 1, listening comprehension. Okay, so in this case, the same as the last week, igual que la semana pasada, we have a listening activity, and it says, listen to the podcast and correct the sentences. Okay, here we have some sentences, tenemos algunas oraciones, yes, but they are not correct, no están correctas. So we have to listen to the information and correct those sentences, okay? Bien, chicos, ya antes de ingresar, justo antes de ingresar a la clase, se las envié el archivo al grupo. Entonces, por favor, si lo pueden abrir, pueden ir haciendo junto conmigo, o en todo caso, sugiero que agarren una hojita, un papel y vayan escribiendo mientras que van escuchando las actividades, ¿no? So, for example, it says, Rosaura is a brave woman. Oh, Rosaura is a brave woman. Es una mujer valiente, dice, ¿no? Es una chica valiente, ya está. But in this case, the correct sentences doesn't say Rosaura. It says Roxana. Okay, so we're not talking about Rosaura, but we're talking about Roxana is a brave woman. So the name was not correct. El nombre no estaba correcto in this case, yes? So now that we have to listen to the audio, we have to listen to the correct information, ¿no? Tenemos que escuchar la información correcta. Be able to correct the information that we have here. So, for example, number 1, let's read, vamos leyendo. A ver, it says, number 1, Roxana always says, I love to eat. Number 2, Roxana is working to help only 2 families. Next, she is 45 years old and she lives in Trujillo. Roxana is making a difference in her community by selling masks. 5. Roxana needs people to donate clothes and furniture. So that is the exercise number 1. And then we have here another exercise, which is the same from the reading, from the audio. Yes. So, my dear students, tell me, are you ready? Are you ready to listen to the information? ¿Están listos para escuchar? Yes. Okay. Good. Let's do it then. Let's do it. I'm gonna play it. 1, 2, and 3.
English, level A2. People who make a difference. Activity 3. Let's make a difference. Let's practice. Practice. Exercise 1. Listening comprehension. Listen to the podcast and correct the sentences.
Today we have a very interesting story about a very brave woman. Her name is Roxana. She is 52 years old and she lives in Caraballo. She is making a difference in her neighborhood by cooking meals every day. She organized a group of women in Caraballo and created Olla Común, a community organization that helps people in need get a cheap or even a free meal in this difficult situation. Let's hear what Roxana has to say.
Many people are losing their jobs and businesses are closing. We are a community and we have to help each other.
Roxana is the kind of superhero we need today. She is working with 10 other women to help approximately 50 families. But the community still needs more help.
We are doing everything we can to get enough food for everybody every day. But it's hard. We need donations to keep cooking meals. Any donations of food or money are welcome.
Please, donate to help Roxana's Olla Común. The community needs you.
As I always say, together we are invincible. Now do the exercises in practice.
Okay, my dear students. I'm gonna play it again. Lo voy a poner nuevamente. So I want you to check your answers. Ya, para que revisen sus respuestas, or maybe some other some activities that are missing, some sentences. So I'm gonna play it again. Yes, otra vez. Again.
Exercise 1 and 2. Experience 4. English, Level A2. People who make a difference. Activity 3. Let's make a difference. Let's practice. Practice. Exercise 1. Listening comprehension. Listen to the podcast and correct the sentences.
Today we have a very interesting story about a very brave woman. Her name is Roxana. She is 52 years old and she lives in Caraballo. She is making a difference in her neighborhood by cooking meals every day. She organized a group of women in Caraballo and created Olla Común, a community organization that helps people in need get a cheap or even a free meal in this difficult situation. Let's hear what Roxana has to say.
Many people are losing their jobs and businesses are closing. We are a community and we have to help each other.
Roxana is the kind of superhero we need today. She is working with 10 other women to help approximately 50 families. But the community still needs more help.
We are doing everything we can to get enough food for everybody every day, but it's hard. We need donations to keep cooking meals. Any donations of food or money are welcome.
Please, donate to help Roxana's Olla Común. The community needs you.
As I always say, together we are invincible. Now do the exercises in practice. Exercise 1 and 2.
Okay, we did it. I think you have it, right? Do you have the answers, guys?
Yeah, we have.
Very good, thank you. So, my dear students, now we have to correct the sentences. No solamente tenemos que corregir las oraciones, so some of them have an incorrect information, so we have to correct them, okay? So number 1, for example, says, Rosanna always says, I love to eat. Does she say that? I love to eat. Is it correct or which is incorrect? Who has the answer? ¿Quién tiene la respuesta? A ver.
Miss Roxana always says that together we are invincible.
Together we are invincible. Yeah, okay. Do you think this is the answer? ¿Creen que es la respuesta? Right? Yes, do you agree? The same, the rest of the students? ¿Están de acuerdo los demás?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So let's do it. So this is together. A ver, guys. Invincible. Together we are invincible, right? Okay. Now tell me. This is like a Spanish, so this is not. Yes, invincible. Yeah. Very good. So you think it is correct? ¿Creen que está correcto? Yeah, very good. Okay, let's do it. Pero bueno, la parte de acá arriba solamente estamos poniendo la parte incorrecta, ¿ya? So, no problem if you write it all, si lo escriben toda la oración, or just the incorrect for it. Yes, now, number 2. Roxana is working to help only 2 families.
Is 15 families.
She's actually, it says not exactly 50 families, but approximately 50 families, yes? So I would say Roxana is working to help approximately. We're not going to write this only, only no iría, because only es solamente, no? Only. But in this case, we would write approximately 50 families. Yes, yeah, that Roxana is working to help approximately 50 families. Number 3. She is 45 years old and she lives in Trujillo.
She lives in Caraballo.
In Caraballo, yeah, that is correct. But the age, like that, is the age correct? How about the age? This, 45. Is that okay? I think we have to listen
Learning
to it again.
Experience 4. English, Level A2. People who make a difference. Activity 3. Let's make a difference. Let's practice. Practice.
Today we have a very interesting story about a very brave woman. Her name is Roxana. She is 52 years old and she lives in Caraballo. She is making a difference in her neighborhood by...
Okay, tell me. How old is she? Is it 45? Is that a correcto 45 years old? What do you think, guys?
No. She's on 15 years old.
50. Okay, let's listen to it again. A ver, vamos a ver bien. A ver, pay attention, guys.
Listen to the podcast and correct the sentences.
Today we have a very interesting story about a very brave woman. Her name is Roxana. She is 52 years old and she lives in Caraballo. She is making a difference in her neighborhood.
Okay, she's... Guys?
15.
15. Are you sure? 15?
50 means
52. Yes, she's 52 years old. Ya, tiene 52, 52. And she lives in, so those would be the incorrect. Of course, you have to write all the sentence. Tiene que escribir toda la oración so we understand. But I'm going to just write the things that are incorrect, okay? I'm going to correct them. Okay, she lives in Caraballo. Yes, Caraballo. Yeah. Okay, that is it. Yes. Now, how about the 4th? It says, Roxana is making a difference in her community by selling masks. Is that correct? Is she selling masks? Is that how she is making the difference?
No, olla común.
Ya, pero ¿cómo lo pondríamos? A ver, me ayudan con esta oración. Ustedes pueden ponerlo de diferentes maneras porque podemos escribirlo de diferentes maneras, ¿no? Roxana is making a difference in her community by... We could say, for example, by making... What? Olla común. Right? Or in this case, or... también podemos poner, for example, another idea would be by giving food to approximately 50 families. For example, we can do it. Yes, or we can write it in another way. Vamos a escribirlo en otra manera, pero que signifique lo mismo. By helping people with food, by helping her community with food, by giving food for free, for example. Okay, so we can be creative in order to write it. Now, Roxana needs people to donate clothes and furniture. Is it correct? Does she need people to donate clothes and furniture? What do you think? What is clothes? Clothes es ropas, ¿verdad? Ropa. Furniture es mobiliario, ¿no? Like tables, chairs, I don't know, wardrobes, whatever. So tell me, does she need that? ¿Eso es lo que necesita Roxana? Does she? What does she need? Let's listen to it again.
By cooking meals every day. She organized a group of women in Caraballo and created Olla Común, a community organization that helps people in need get a cheap or even a free meal in this difficult situation. Let's hear what Roxana has to say.
Many people are losing their jobs and businesses are closing. We are a community and we have to help each other.
Roxana is the kind of superhero we need today. She is working with 10 other women to help approximately 50 families. But the community still needs more help.
We are doing everything we can to get enough food for everybody, every day. But it's hard. We need donations to keep cooking meals. Any donations of food or money are welcome.
Please, donate to help Roxana's Olla Común. The community needs you.
As I always say, together we are invincible.
Okay, so my dear students, tell me, what does Roxana needs people to donate? Clothes and furniture or something different? What kind of donations does she need?
Difference. Lo que entendí creo que dijo que necesita que nosotros ayudemos a lo de la olla común.
Ajá, donating, donando, but donating what? ¿Donando qué? Nothing?
She said
It would be like Roxana needs people to donate food and with just two of these O's. Food and money. Yes, food and money, right? Comida y dinero. Yes, so that is what she needs. Okay, my dear students, very good. Now, from this same reading audio, we have another activity. Tenemos otra actividad. This is the exercise number 2, and it says, put the sentences you corrected in. Yes, vamos a utilizar esas expresiones esas oraciones que hemos corregido according to the pictures. Yes. So in the fanzine, according to the pictures. Okay, here we have a fanzine and we have to write those sentences. Esas oraciones corregidas las vamos a escribir. But you have to look at the pictures, mirando las imágenes, okay? For example, it says, Roxana is a brave woman. Okay, here we have Roxana, and she, in her face, looks like a brave woman, right? So here we have another picture, number 2. And what do you think she's doing here? Or what sentence could be the accurate one for this activity? For this second picture. A ver, miramos, look at the picture, miren la imagen y con qué oración la relacionamos. With which one? Las de arriba.
She is making food or cooking.
Could be this one, ¿no? Sería esta de acá, ¿no? Algo así, podríamos ponerlo acá. Ustedes, como les dije, pueden ordenar esa oración, pueden escribir esa oración, pero con la misma idea de diferentes maneras, ¿no? In this case, for example, I will write the same what I did upstairs, above, ¿no? Lo que hicimos arriba, lo mismo podemos escribirlo, ¿no? For example, or in a different way. She is making, for example, olla común for her community, or I don't know, for people in Caraballo. I don't know, there are many ways, there are muchas maneras. For example, do you think it is correct? ¿Creen que está bien así? If not, si no lo consideran de esa manera, you can change. Pueden cambiar la oración, pero la idea es esa, ¿no? That she's cooking for people. Está cocinando para la gente, ¿no? Bien, making food. Bien, how about the number 3? Look at the people here. And look at her. Which sentence could be the correct one? A ver, ¿cuál oración sería la adecuada para la siguiente imagen?
La 4 is.
For Roxana is making a... sí, pero creo que la 4 ya la pusimos en la primera. Ya, ¿no? She's giving food, o está cocinando, ¿no? That is what she's doing. Pero yo creo que podría ser acá también, ¿no? The number 2, miren, ve. Roxana is working to help, o esta podría ir al contrario, ¿no? So, you can see it. A ver, it says, Roxana is working to help approximately 50 families. Podría ser, or not. What do you think, guys? Acá.
Yes.
Yeah, could be, yes. A ver, igual, todas las oraciones tienen que encajar por aquí, so let's see. Number 4. What do you think about number 4? What do you think about number 4, guys?
The number 5.
Number 4. Do you see here? Miramos acá.
Donate food and money.
Acá sería entonces Rosanna needs people to donate clothes and furniture. Yes, that would be. Esa sería la oración correcta. Very good. And finally, look at here. Miramos acá. A ver, miramos la última, number 5. And look at here. Which one would be?
La 1, miss.
Together we are invisible. No, Roxana always says, together we're invisible. Right? Or yes. Very good.
Superhero.
Sí, pero como, claro, sí. Pero ¿qué oración sería, no? La que Roxana dice, juntos somos invencibles, ¿no? O juntas, whatever, aquí, ¿no? Yeah, like superheroes. Very good. So, my dear students, once you do that, una vez que veamos eso, we have here just a little bit of explanation of how we use the present continuous. Yes, it says, ¿cómo describo acciones que están sucediendo en este momento? Ya la semana pasada hemos visto un poco de ello, les envié un videito también. Y bueno, for example, here we have a subject, she, is, this is the verb, es el verbo to be. Helping is the verb with ing, el verbo con ing. Estamos viendo una oración afirmativa. And this is the object, ¿no? El complemento. Ok. Dice, exacto, utilizamos el presente continuo y agregamos la terminación ing al verbo principal. That is what we do. Yes, this is the rule, es la regla. Entonces, tenemos que repasar el present continuous. Y acá dice, sigue revisando lo que puedes hacer con el inglés según estándares internacionales. Ok, seguimos evaluando el aprendizaje de hoy. Puede comprender, por ejemplo, la idea principal de un texto que escucho en inglés. Puedo comprender información específica de una conversación sencilla en inglés. Puedo relacionar oraciones breves en inglés con imágenes que las representan. So that is what we have to be able to do today, ¿ok? En la clase de hoy. Como que tenemos que tener la capacidad de hacer eso, ¿no? Bien. Ahora, tell me, my dear students, is everything clear? ¿Está todo claro? Or maybe you have any doubt?